Hey, what is up, you sexy beast? GhostSickness or Tristan here. Now, I'm going to bring you a fantastic story about the time I called McDonald's in class and actually got my phone taken away. So if you want to leave a like on it, please do. If you support the stories or whatever, if we can smash 500 likes, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to get right into it. So it's about 10:20 in the morning. Now, I'm sitting in class with a couple of my friends. One's a girl and one's a guy. So my best friend, and we're going to see if we can get some McDonald's after class because, man, we absolutely sounded so delicious. So we're like, this was last year, senior year of high school. This was before McDonald's did all day breakfast, right? So now we're like, man, shit, I want to see if we can get on that breakfast game after class, head down there. We get out of class at 10:30, right? However, they close, they stop breakfast at 10:30, so it might all be gone by the time we get there around 10:35, 10:40. So we're like, shit, man, we're kind of doing this in-class assignment, and I'm in the back left corner with my friend and this girl, like I said, and then the substitute teacher's at the front. He's like talking to some students or whatever. We're working on this in-class assignment, so everybody's talking, everybody's distracted, right? So I'm like, dude, this is a perfect time. So I'm going to call and make reservations at McDonald's for my food. Now, they wouldn't really hold the food, but they basically, kind of make sure that it's still there. There's enough food there to support what I was going to get on my order or whatever. And I'm like, all right, so this shit's going to be lit, right? So anyway, I'm on my phone and I'm like, okay, well, let me call them. Everybody's distracted. Everybody's talking to groups. I'll be able to totally get away with this, right? No, absolutely wrong. So I get on the phone and I'm in the back left corner, like I said, of the classroom, and it starts ringing twice. And literally, I shit you not, everybody in their respective groups shuts up and immediately looks back at me like they could hear the fucking phone ringing, and they stop what they're doing, including the substitute teacher. And he looks at me as I'm on the phone with McDonald's, and I'm like, hey, McDonald's. And the class starts kind of cracking up a little bit. Now, he's staring at me this whole time, and I ain't no bitch, so I'm not going to put the phone down. And so he's staring at me the whole time, and I'm like, hey, McDonald's, so I know you guys end breakfast at 10:30, but may I please reserve an order of hotcakes and some bacon and, 2 sausage muffins or whatever. And then yeah, we can absolutely do that. I'm like, thanks so much. We'll be there soon to pick it up or whatever, thanks, bye. And so I set my phone down, and the whole class is now dead silent because the substitute teacher is staring at me, and he's like, dude. And so he doesn't say anything, but he gives me he holds his finger out, and he gives me the 3 pulls of the finger, you know what I mean? Like the come hither motion, how you should finger a girl, right? So he gives me that, and I'm just like, oh my fucking God, oh shit, I'm fucking screwed. So I stand up, and I'm walls into the front like a fucking badass, it's a sub, but this guy's really cool. He's an older gentleman, right? So anyway, he takes me out of class, and once I leave class, the whole class starts cracking up, and they literally ask my friend, was he seriously calling McDonald's or whatever? Yes, I seriously called McDonald's in class. So he pulls me out into the hallway, and he's like, hey, look, man, that was super disrespectful or whatever. Why did you just do that? Why did you call McDonald's in class? And I'm like, whatever. I get into super serious mode. I'm like, I just wanted to reserve breakfast. I was pretty hungry, right? We're going to go there after class or whatever. And he's like, give me your phone. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll give you my phone. I'm like, okay. So shit. So, I'll talk to you after class too. So I give him my phone, and then I go back to class or whatever, and I kind of sit down, and we just listen to him finish the class or whatever. Then class gets out, right? And so I go up to talk to him, and he's like, hey, I would have been totally fine with it if you asked me what I wanted. I'm like, no fucking way. Fuck you. You're absolutely kidding me right now. And he's like, no, I seriously would have been absolutely fine with it if you had told me, asked me what I wanted. I wanted an egg white or egg white delight or something like that. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. And he was yanking my chain or whatever. I'm like, well, you know what? I can get that for you for all your hassle and everything. He's like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's the coolest fucking sub of all time. I'm like, hey, can I have my phone back? He's like, yeah, but don't ever do that again, or whatever. I'm like, yeah, absolutely not. So my friend and I, we get in my car, and we're dying laughing from this whole fucking thing. And people ask me about it the next day. We're did you seriously do this? Yes, I did. And the whole class was fucking staring at me. It was absolutely hilarious. So anyway, we go up to McDonald's, and it was a fantastic, fantastic food. But anyway, guys, that was the time I got my phone taken away for calling McDonald's in class. I swear to God, their spidey senses were tingling or some shit. They knew I was on the fucking phone. Of course, the one time, the whole class is talking super loudly with each other. Everybody's involved in their own shit. And then I get on the phone for 2 seconds, and they immediately turn toward me and stare at me as well as the sub. But I wasn't gonna put my phone down. I was already all in. I was fucking pot committed to this phone call. So yeah, guys, that was the time I got my phone taken away in high school for, calling McDonald's in class. So I really hope you did enjoy this story. If you did, leave a like. Stay sexy, you beasts. I'm GhostSickness. I fucking love you guys, and I'm out.